Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online. I want to talk about the game getting stale for me. Once again, I knew this day would eventually come. It always seems to when it comes to Mechwarrior Online. Background footage, some Mechwarrior Online gameplay there for your distraction while I talk about this stuff. Anyway, let's get to the point. So I've been playing Mechwarrior Online from early beta test stages, and over the years I have taken longer breaks from the game because the gameplay eventually always gets stale for me, or there is some game design decision that I just don't agree with and I don't want to play the game with those, you know, design changes. One of those was, for example, quirks. The various quirks were started being added to Inner Sphere mechs, and I moved to play clan mechs full time because of that. And then the quirks started invading the clan mechs, and I was like, alright, I'm done. And I did not play for half a year or so, until the quirks were being toned backwards, some. And right now the quirks are, in my mind, kind of in a good enough place that I can really tolerate the game once again, because with that. I just never thought the quirks were a good freaking idea. There are other things you do to balance the game, and I just didn't agree with the quirks. A personal subjective thing, you know. Another thing I still don't agree with is the consumables. I don't feel those are good for the game balance at all. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's talk about the gameplay getting stale. And there are a couple reasons for that, because one of them is very subjective, and that's my personal preference on objective gameplay. As in there being something else than just kill enemy. I have other games I can play which give me this objective to do. So I play those and then I come back to Mechwarrior Online, you know, to shoot mechs. But unfortunately this game has been, for such a long time, nothing but shoot mechs. Kill the enemy. Now when we have an actual gameplay mode which is, you know, objective, like real objective based, the escort, which was added. The game has for so long been about killing the enemy that people just don't know how to play this escort, because they are like, alright, well, just hang around here in the distance with my ghost rifles and wait for the enemy, you know, to come, because they always will, they always have before, or they always start this firefight here, and so on. And that to me is not fun. I get really bored when my only objective is just to kill the enemy. Give me something else to do. And for that reason, I just get bored. Let's just put it that way, alright? Especially considering like team deathmatch in most games, like if I throw Battlefield, Call of Duty and so on, team deathmatch works because you have infinite respawns and you have this certain score point where the whole thing ends. And both teams are working towards that. Because of the infinite respawns, you never have a situation where you're fully outnumbered. Well, you understand that, right? In Mechwarrior Online, when one mech dies, you're already outnumbered. 12 to 11 now. Then 12 to 10, and it can really easily snowball through that. That doesn't happen with an infinite respawn team deathmatch in other games. Here it does. And this is one reason why you should not be able to win games by just killing the enemies. You shouldn't. Also, considering that the Mechwarrior is kind of should be representing kind of like a warfare in essence. You don't, in warfare, in actual real world warfare, you don't just send out troops to kill the enemy. You send out troops to achieve an objective. If they have to kill the enemy while achieving that objective, then yes, they do that. But you'd send out units to achieve objectives. Don't just drop 12 mechs on a planet somewhere because there are 12 enemy mechs there and just to kill them. Or get your own force killed. It's like, what's the point? Anyway. So, in my mind, like, skirmish should never have even existed in Mechwarrior Online. It should have been about the objective. But that's just my personal subjective opinion, and it's unfortunately one of those things which also caused me to really grow tired of the game. Unfortunately so, but it does that. Now, build showcases are something I can kind of easily, simply cobble together. So I will probably keep doing the build showcase videos here on this particular channel, but I don't know, maybe I'll drop those down as well, and I'm definitely moving on to doing some other content as well. Recently I grabbed the Division finally because it was on a Steam sale, so I am doing some Division content just for funsies. Because if you have been following my channel for a while, you know I don't just play one game over and over for years on end. I don't. I don't find that fun. I like trying new things, and I like making videos of new things. I like to share with you folks the stuff I actually do. And if Mechwarrior Online is getting stale, I am cutting back a little bit on the Mechwarrior Online videos and doing something else instead as well. But as mentioned, I can't promise I will keep doing Mechwarrior Online forever here on this channel. Very much cannot promise, very much won't promise to do that. But this is kind of a forewarning then to all of you that I'm cutting back on the Mechwarrior Online content again. Maybe it gets rekindled, maybe if we get more objective-based game modes, because I would love that. I would love it if you could not win domination, for example, by just killing 12 enemies. You would have to actually capture the base to win the game, otherwise it's a draw. That would be brilliant. I would love the heck out of that. And so on. But that's just personal, subjective opinion, and I know people will disagree with that, but understand that it's my opinion. It's my preference. You have yours. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. Hopefully this was enlightening to somebody, or enjoyable to listen to at least.